For over 45 years, King's Home's been a part of the Birmingham community. You've known us as the King's Ranch and Hannah Home. But a few years ago, we thought simplifying the name a little bit would help us. And so today we're known as King's Home. Same great ministry, serving abused youth and moms and kids at a time in life when they need hope and need opportunity and a way to start over in life. The life verse of King's Home ministry is Jeremiah 29:11, that God has a plan and a hope and a future for your life. And so many times, over and over and over again, kids and moms have come to King's Home saying, I had no hope because of the horrific situations. They were escaping domestic violence, escaping horrific abuse. And at King's Home, they can find a safe, loving home. And it's just a blessing to be able to serve these precious individuals that need help at that time in their life. We want all of our residents to dream big because we know God has a plan for their life. And 24/7 care is expensive. And so the needs for King's Home is just how do you operate in the vast needs of having 21 residential group homes, 22 residential group homes, 24/7 care with issues even in this past year that we've never dealt with before, COVID issues that we've never dealt with before, and emotional issues because of COVID that we've never dealt with before. In spite of all that, we know God is sovereign and in control, that He reigns over King's Home ministry, and that He's in the center of everything that we do. So if we stay grounded in Him, then we know He meets every need. Another way that King's Home has changed over the years is just adding therapeutic components that were so desperately needed. We didn't think about that 20 years ago. Today, that's what we're about. God uses so many different avenues to bring healing, to bring change, to bring transformation in the lives of our youth and moms and kids. We've added an equine program. We've added a horticulture program, a garden program, because God uses all that. We've seen so many amazing breakthroughs with horses and our teenagers because that's a safe place. And that's a trust-building relationship with a 1,200-pound horse that a teenager hasn't experienced before. In 2014, we added an art therapy program, a handmade pottery program that our adult moms, it's jobs for them, but it's also a very therapeutic work environment for them. And that's called Prodigal Pottery. And sometimes our teenagers are part of that. And they'll do some art therapy. It's a jobs program for our women, but it's also a healing therapeutic environment for our women. A lot of women with post-traumatic stress syndrome from coming out of domestic violence, human trafficking, the horrific situations that women come from, they need a safe environment. They need a nurturing environment. And so that's what we have at Prodigal Pottery. And they can work with the clay. And they can make beautiful handmade pottery. And I remember the first sale that we had of our pottery, the first year that we had it, the women were literally crying because they couldn't believe that the things that they had made, that people cared and wanted to buy it so much. That first little sale that we had in English Village made $10,000 over a 3-day sale, and our women were just ecstatic that somebody loved what they made, that they had poured, their effort into, that somebody wanted to buy that. And it is beautiful. And not only that, we're helping our moms with in Prodigal Pottery and a jobs program, but also Well House women work at Prodigal Pottery. Love Ladies work at Prodigal Pottery. So we're collaborating. To us, it's all kingdom work. And we want to be in ministry throughout the Birmingham community and help any way that we can to give back. Just another way that we can reach out in our community of Christian nonprofits to be all about Jesus, to keep Jesus in the center of everything that we do, and bring Him all the glory for how He transforms and heals lives.